The following program contains coarse language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
And now it's time for the Sports Brawl. Without any further ado, here are your hosts, Cece and Keith.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition of the Sports Bras, the number one sports podcast in Rendon, number 5 in Louisville. I am, of course, your host, CC, always alongside with my buddy Keith. And Keith, how's it?
Listen, brother, how's your weekend, man?
Pretty good, I guess. Not much happening here. Cool. How was yours?
Cool. Not good.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
Back from vacation and they screwed you, huh?
Let me tell you something, bro. I just had the longest short week of my life at work, man. I feel like I have zero energy. I feel like I got nothing left in me to give, man. My body's sore. My mind is sore.
Yeah, that's why I hate holidays. Yeah, freaking idiot. That's why I hate holidays in the middle of the week. I mean, it does no purpose.
No. Here's the thing.
Okay.
When I take a vacation, when I come back to work, I get punished for taking a vacation. I get like 5 new jobs added to my job, man. Can't take this anymore.
All right. Well, maybe you should get the official, unofficial drink of the Sports Bras podcast down in you, and that is, of course, Monster Energy. Today, I am sporting the Rehab Peach Tea, and of course, you got the kerosene.
I've got the green kerosene.
Green kerosene.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, so good. So, let me get a drink here. Man, that is some good stuff.
Monster, giving heart attacks since 1995.
That's right. And of course, we got official sponsors to the show. Right below me, we got Thunderstruck Roofing. Of course, with these storms, especially up north in your area.
Yeah.
Give our boy Perry a call, Thunderstruck Roofing. He'll come out there and give you a free estimate on your roof. Give him a call. And of course, right below Keith, we have Alpha Truck Outfitters. If you're in the San Marcos, San Antonio area, that's right, and you want accessories for your vehicle, give our boy Mark a call at Alpha Truck Outfitters. So Keith.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody needed an all-star break right now, it is our own Texas Rangers. Yeah. Because
rough stretch.
It is a rough stretch, but there is good news coming our way, especially for the All-Star game. Let me just
cinco players. Cinco. Wait, isn't it 5, right?
It is 5. We'll get to that. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, there we go, Pat. Jesus, Pat. Had to wake Pat up.
Hey, man, what's the party?
So the Rangers end up losing again to the Washington Nationals, 8-3. They are now 52-38, going into the last game before the All-Star break. Houston is still 2 games behind as they are at 50-40. So, All-Star break coming up. They got one more game today against the Nationals. And like you said, it was announced over the week that Adolis Garcia, like I said last week, will be starting in right field to replace the injured Aaron Judge, which makes 5 Texas Rangers
Yeah.
starting in this year's All-Star game.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Tell you what, dude, even though they've lost several in a row now, they still look like a dominant team. Pitching has failed them.
Pitching has failed them. So, trade deadline, I'm guessing that's what we need to go after.
Yeah, need another guy to need
You
another
know who-
starter.
You know who I would love for them to get? Shane Bieber.
Oh yeah, Justin Bieber's dad. Yeah,
Justin Bieber's
I would,
dad. Yes.
I would like that too, man.
Yeah, Shane
No,
Bieber
he's-
from the I believe he plays for the Guardians.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Guardians.
Man. Come on,
Oh.
say the real name.
Yeah. No.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I would love for them to either pick up him or Marcus Stroman from Chicago.
Get
I
off
think.
the Stroman. It ain't happening, bro.
Why?
I'm just saying because it's not, man. It's just not gonna happen.
How?
You've been saying it for a while, man. I'm just saying I don't think it's gonna happen.
Why wouldn't you think it's going to happen? The
'Cause I don't
Cubs
think
are
that they-
terrible.
The Cubs aren't like terrible. They're not like the worst team in the MLB. Why would they give up Stroman? He's probably one of their best players.
Prospects, bro. It's all about prospects. It's all about future for some of these, some of these teams.
I don't know, but I liked your idea before that. We go get Otani because, dude, this guy is freaking amazing, man.
Yeah, and the
This is
Angels
not-
are struggling once again. The Angels are the Angels,
Mhm.
and they are struggling. And they either got to trade Otani and save some of that money, or bite the bullet and give him the biggest contract in MLB history. So I don't think
500 million.
I don't think the Angels are going to do that. So I think
do.
you do.
I do, absolutely. He's a once in a freaking century player, dude. You have to pay that guy. It didn't matter if you're in debt for the next 20 years, man. You have
Well,
to pay
I
that
mean,
guy.
I mean,
They're already there.
They kind of blew their wad with Albert Pujols and Josh Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Hey man,
I'm not good with these day games.
my wife Katie said I should go to Los Angeles and make some money.
I just do what Katie says.
I just do what Katie says because I'm a bit of a troublemaker if I go out on my own.
Hey, man, you guys got a Sherlock's around
Hey
here?
man, hey, California, Los Angeles, they got a Sherlock's around there, man. How good their bathroom facilities?
Hey, really, though? I watched an Angels game the other night.
Mhm.
Shohei is amazing. I'll watch an Angels game just to watch him play, dude.
I would definitely watch him play and Trout. And like I said, man, two great talents in a wasted
And
team.
no playoff appearances. What, they have one playoff appearance or something?
I don't even think since Trout's been there, I
I
don't even
can't think of one.
Yeah, I don't think maybe he has, but I can't think of one.
Hey, to put it in perspective with Otani, he led the game off last night with a freaking triple. A triple, bro.
That's crazy.
You hardly see triples, see home runs, see doubles. This dude hit a triple to start the game, a single on his second at bat. I mean, he's freaking stud, bro. I like the idea of a player being a pitcher and a batter and being dominant at both of them. I know I kind of got lost there thinking. I'm just amazed by what he's been able to do. I would figure at this point you'd see the fall off, right? You would see him struggle at one or the other. But he's dominant at both, man.
Yeah, it ain't happening.
Anyways, that's my Otani rant for the morning.
Let's talk about the week that's coming up here.
Good week.
We have Monday. We have the Home Run Derby. I absolutely love the Home Run Derby here. Here, I'm gonna do the list off here.
Yeah,
So, in the Home Run Derby, we have Luis Robert Jr. versus Adley Rutschman, Pete Alonso versus Julio Rodriguez, Mookie Betts versus Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's a good matchup.
And Adonis Garcia versus Randy Arozarena.
Hey, you know who I'm pulling for, of course. I'm pulling for Garcia, but Pete Alonso, man. I'm sorry. He's a beast. But that Robert man from Chicago, that guy can hit too, man.
And you got the hometown favorite Julio Rodriguez as well.
Yeah.
And don't sleep on Vlad. Don't sleep on Vlad.
Oh,
man.
dude, come on. I know who's dad is, bro.
Don't even sleep on Mookie Betts. Like you said, that's going to be a good matchup.
That's
right there.
the matchup. That's the matchup. Mookie Betts is swinging the bat well right now, man.
Right.
As a
Yes.
leadoff hitter,
Yeah.
leading the league in home runs as a leadoff hitter, just so you know.
So what I have here is the top home run derby moments in the past.
Oh, hell yeah.
The annual home run derby, it's one of the best about the Major League Baseball All-Star festivities, obviously. I think it's up there. I don't know. I would probably rank the home run derby 1 and then the slam dunk contest 2, just because in the NBA slam dunk contest, you don't really know who is slam dunking. You don't know any of these players in the slam dunk contest.
Well,
At least in the home run derby, they got players that are recognized into the home run derby. So that's why I kind of put the home run derby above the slam dunk contest.
All right, I can get down. No, I can get down with that. I think he makes sense with that. In the home run derby, there is usually at least 1 or 2 guys that you know,
recognizable names.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Now, it'd be better if they had some more recognizable guys in there, like, some Ohtani and a Trout or some of those guys.
Ohtani did last year, and he kind of flaked out on. He kind of pitched a shutout on the home run derby. He didn't really do so hot, so maybe that's why.
Maybe.
So, like I said, these are the past moments. Number 13, we're going to go 13 down. It's pretty simple and quick. Prince Fielder wakes up in the second round in the 2012 home run derby. Robinson Cano was booed throughout the derby performance. Prince Fielder skated by the first round with 5 home runs and barely made the semifinals. However, from there, it was no contest as Fielder blasted 23 home runs in the final 2 rounds and beats Jose Bautista easily by 12 home runs.
Do you remember that one?
I do. That was in Kansas City.
Dude, Prince Fielder would swing the bat so freaking hard.
That's why his neck, man. That's why his neck gave out on him, unfortunately.
He's swinging too hard.
Man. That was one of the most excited news I had as a Ranger fan is when they traded for Prince Fielder, because I thought Prince Fielder in the ballpark right field is a made marriage right there. You know, he's going to hit 50 alone in the ballpark, but
he was fun to watch.
He was fun to watch. Yeah, but unfortunately, like you said, that hard ass swing of his pretty much cost him his career, and so. Number 12, Miguel Tejada goes off in Houston, 2004. This was supposed to be about guys like Barry Bonds, Jim Thome, Rafael Palmeiro, and Sammy Sosa, but it ended up being about Miguel Tejada, who on the day knocking a then record 27 home runs.
Was that when he was with Oakland?
That was when he was with Oakland, yes.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. I was like 19 years old when that happened, but I remember that because of all the big names that were supposed to be shining throughout that home run derby.
And it ended up being Lance Berkman and Miguel Tejada in the finals.
Which is, God, dude, I fucking hate Lance Berkman.
I do too. Yeah, number 11, the kid, Ken Griffey Jr., changes mind, and then he wins the home run derby in 1998. This is at Coors Field. He decided he was adamant about participating in the 98 home run derby because by then he participated in about 6 in a row. So he thought, I'm going to take this year off, changes his mind, then goes in there and annihilates everybody. He ends up winning in the finals. Trying to see who was in the finals there.
Let me ask you this, though. Sweetest swing ever in the game?
By far.
You think so?
By far. There's not even close, dude. He made
Barry
it look.
Bonds had a nice swing.
No, Barry Bonds had Barry Bonds' swing looked like he was trying, right?
Wait, before steroids? Before
after
steroids, he had a nice swing, dude.
Yeah, before steroids, he did have a nice swing, but after, it looks like he was just hitting it so far. Yeah. Grippy, he would just always, it just seemed like that ball always hit the sweet spot of the bat.
Because it did, man.
And he would just extend it out like it was nothing. It didn't even look like he was putting any power into it whatsoever. He just
everybody copied it. Mm-hmm. Everybody copied it. Even as a righty, I would try to swing like Griffey. It's impossible as a righty to swing like Griffey. But, dude, greatest swing in majors ever.
Number 10, Robinson Cano gets booed in Arizona at 2012. Robinson Cano ends up beating Kansas City Royal Billy Butler. Remember him?
I do.
In 2012, So he beats Billy Butler, and a lot of people booed Robinson Cano in Arizona. Number 9, Cal Ripken Jr. becomes the most unlikely winner. This is in 1991 at the Sky Dome in Toronto.
Yeah.
Check out this list of people that Cal Ripken went against. Cecil Fielder, Joe Carter, Howard Johnson. Just to name a few, Ripken ended up winning that home run derby with 12 home runs. He went on to win the MVP award that on that All-Star game, becoming the first player to win both in the same season. So he wins the home run derby and the All-Star game MVP.
Just leave it to Cal Ripken to set records.
Right.
That guy, man. I remember the first time I saw him play, man, I was like, that's who I want to play like. I don't know why I was a big Ripken fan, but I think because of the longevity, the consistency, just the little things like that, man. Like, he wasn't the fastest guy, the hardest thrower, the best hitter, but he was decent at all of them, and he outperformed a lot of people because of his effort, man. I don't know. Absolutely. Just my opinion. I really liked Cal Ripken.
1996 Veterans Stadium, Bonds, McGuire go swing for swing. Bonds hits 10 in the second round, while McGuire countered with 9. In the final round, it seemed as if McGuire was going to win with 2 home runs. Bonds was down to his last at bat or his last out, and he proceeded to hit 3 straight to win.
Yeah, he took a timeout, steroided up, and then got back in there and let them have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that one.
Number 7, Ryan Howard splashdown at in AT&T Park. This was in 2006. In a total, 15 baseballs ended up in Covey's Cove, including 6 by Ryan Howard. Howard won the Derby, but he excited fans by sending 6 home runs into the splash zone.
Hey, that was Ryan Howard's year, man. That was that year with the Phillies where he was a badass, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But, not my favorite. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say overrated. I would just say not my favorite home run derby. This one I remember. This next one I remember big time. Mark McGuire's moonshot in 1999 at Fenway Park. Now that one goes down as a classic. Yes. Here's a perspective. McGuire terrorized New Englanders from Kenmore Square to Buckenport with a then record 13 home runs that amounted to 5,692 feet. Dominant. He had such a great swing before the steroids. He really did. He just enhanced it, and then he enhanced it so much that it was too obvious, man. But it made me a fan of the home run derby, to be honest with you. Those moonshots at Fenway were just ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, Sammy Sosa, number 5. Sammy Sosa hits a mile worth of home runs in 2002 in Milwaukee. Sosa had 5 500-foot shots. 5 500-foot shots. The longest one traveled 524 feet and landed in the middle of Bernie Brunner's slide. You know, the slide he goes down to, landed in the middle of that. That's an average of 476.5 feet per home run. Shit. Although he did lose to Jason Giambi in the finals. Yeah. And then he went worn out. Yeah, then he went and painted himself white. Yeah. He got white. Hey, man. Never mind. I better not push that. Yeah, that was not a great. That was a great matchup. I hate that Giambi actually won that one. Yeah. I was never a Giambi fan. Sorry. I was in Oakland. Then he went to Yankees, man. I wasn't really. That's when I started to hate him. Yeah. He went all corporate. Did that with a lot of players. A lot of players ended up going there, and I ended up hating them. Cutting his hair and everything. Yeah. Number 4, Bobby Abreu sets a Derby record in 2005. This happened in Detroit. He hit a then record 24 home runs in the first round and followed it up with 6 in the semis. Abreu grabbed the all-time lead of dingers in the Derby, passing Tejada, who we talked about in Houston, who hit 27. Yep. In the final round, he beat Pudge Rodriguez 11-5 to take the title. My Chevy.
My Chevy. Number 3, this is a all-time classic. I remember
Hamilton.
this. No, we're getting there.
Oh,
Number 3, Ken Griffey Jr. goes off the warehouse at Camden Yards.
hell yeah, I
Remember
remember
this?
that one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
When it comes to the 93 Derby, Ken Griffey Jr. stole the show in a Derby that featured, check this list out, Juan Gonzalez, Cecil Fielder, and Mike Piazza. He made headlines when he hit a shot off the Barbecue Warehouse, which is the big brown building behind Camden Yards. He ended up, he ended up losing. And do you know who won that Derby? Our very own Juan Gonzalez.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it was Juan Gonzalez.
Yep. Number 2, Robinson Cano's dad pitches to him. This was the one
that's
in
cute.
Arizona where his dad pretty much lobbied it up for him
Yeah,
the entire
how sweet.
time, and ended up winning the hitting a total of 32 home runs in that one. And then number 1,
No way, Josh Hamilton's number one.
number 1, Josh Hamilton breaking records in 2008. Josh
loser.
Hamilton easily takes the top spot on this list. In 2008, Hamilton blasted 28 home runs in the Derby, and that was just the first round. Pitch after pitch, he blasted balls into the New York night. At one point, he hit 13 straight home runs.
Who won that year?
Wasn't Josh Hamilton.
Yeah.
He was
Hey,
too
man.
worn out. Hey, man, I'm worn out,
Hey
man.
man, you got cheated, man.
It was a performance that helped him burst into the national scene, which makes this the greatest moment in home run derby history. Having battled alcohol and drug abuse throughout his professional career, Hamilton finally seemed to have things together. His first round performance gave people a reason to cheer for him. Hey, man.
Hey man.
Come on, hit
I
all
like
these
this
home
stuff.
runs, man. Hey, this is easy.
Hey man, this for you, Katie.
He
Hey
did-
man, hey,
that performance, he did make it look so easy, man.
it's because he's got a sweet freaking dude. He has all the talent in the world.
Most wasted
Could've-
talent.
Could
in
have
the
been
world.
so. It's like it's so many people praise him for getting past all that.
Dude,
but
imagine,
you could never
imagine
got
if,
past it.
imagine if David Freese never happened.
Oh man, dude.
Imagine-
we might be talking about Josh
imagine-
Hamilton.
Yeah, imagine the last memory is Josh Hamilton
Home
hitting
run.
that 2-run home run to put him up before the David Freese.
I thought that was the end of it, man.
What
I
a
thought that was it.
storybook ending that's made for movie, bro. That was a
Listen.
made from, and then David Freese had to go fuck it all up.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about David Freese.
Mm.
I don't like David Freese
I
at
know,
all.
I know.
He's on my list of like athletes I hate more than anything in this world. And he's like right around that 1 or 2. He's next to Dwayne Wade.
Well, speaking of basketball and Dwayne Wade, the Mavericks are on the move again.
Yeah, I don't like the moves though.
They acquired Grant Williams.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, all right. They had a 3-team deal that Mavericks would get Grant Williams to a 4-year, $53 million sign and trade agreement with Boston. Also in this trade deal, while the Spurs, they acquired Reggie Bullock and a swap right for 2030 from the Mavericks. You don't like the move.
No, I don't.
Why is that?
Dude, it's Grant Williams. So who cares? I've been watching that guy play for the last like 5 to 10 years. He can't even start on that Boston team. He's not that good anymore, man. And look, I'll give you this. The reason why I say that is because he's that guy that pokes the bear. He's the bear poker is what he does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for that, man. I don't like a guy that yeah, that's what he is. He's the instigator, man. I've watched him in the playoffs this last year.
Mm-hmm.
What very little minutes he got, like he did make the most of them. I'll give him that. But he's that bear poker. I don't know. I don't really care for the guy. Maybe my attitude towards him will change if he comes, and plays well here. So I don't like the move though. I think you could have got a lot of other people other than this guy, Grant Williams. Now, if you want to go get I don't know, anybody.
Anybody
Oh,
but
man,
Grant Williams?
I'll take Grant Hill.
Okay. Well, that's not a good meal or good deal on for Keith. So let's move on.
Okay.
Did you hear the latest rumors?
What now?
Mr. Thomas Brady and Kim Kardashian were seen flirting. What is Tom doing?
He's still got it, bro.
He's still got
Look, man, the
Hey,
guy's
man. 5 ring or what is it? 7 rings, man. All he's got to do is just show up with them rings.
Just think about the different levels of dudes that Kim Kardashian has ran through. How you go
I'll be
from
lying.
how you go from Kanye to Tom Brady?
Well, I mean, she did also have Ray J.
And she also had the other
Yeah.
tall basketball player. What's his
The-
name? Goofy looking dude.
Blake Griffin's brother.
I don't think that's Blake Griffin's
Huh?
brother. Wait, what?
I
What
don't
about
know.
Pete Davidson?
Oh yeah, she did get with Pete. Man, she's definitely got to have an STD though,
I
right?
think she was with Drake for a little while too.
She may have
But
been with Drake. She's got to have an STD.
I don't know. I mean, I'd take my chances.
But what Tom Brady is like, dude, I don't know, man. I think he's wasting his time with Kardashian. Why is he
Look,
going
Tom-
to Kardashian?
Because Tom can do that, bro. He's
Well,
at
you
the.
got-
He's
you
at,
could- Tom can get any. I mean, look at Giselle. He can get any hot girl he wants, bro. Why go after Kim Kardashian?
well, here's the thing, dude. I
she's
think you're
she's the
under-
Hollywood doorknob. Everybody
Hold
has a
on.
turn.
Hold on. I think you're underestimating Kim's hotness, man. I think because of the way she's viewed now after getting ran through by all these dudes that she's just
She's
like
a
some
Hollywood
gross slut or
bicycle.
something. But dude, but no, she's still bad, bro. What are you talking about? Tom loves a challenge, man, and that
Tom
would be a major
loves-
challenge.
Tom does love a challenge. Man, the big power couple. Tom Brady and Kim Kardashian.
Congratulations, Tom.
Wonder what Kanye's losing his effing mind on this, I bet.
Oh my god, dude. I hadn't heard from him in a while. He must be checked in somewhere.
Say,
Hey!
Kim, now you're going to go white? What? At first it's going to be with Pete? And now you're going to go Brady? Like, what? What are you doing?
Ain't you seen him kiss a kid on the mouth?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Don't you know he kisses a kid? If he kisses my kid on the mouth, we're going to have problems,
good.
Kim.
It's good. Man, dude. Well, congratulations, Tom. You win again.
Does he, though?
I don't know. Probably not. What if it was Chloe?
Oh, God. PETA might be called on Tom Brady if that was the case.
Yeah, for beating a Chewbacca.
We heard some disturbing noises coming from your house.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's right. That's right. Well, we also talked about, and we're going to have here just a little bit an exclusive interview. But we talked about the Jerry Jones documentary here last week. So Netflix is acquiring a new docuseries that's going to center around the Cowboys owner Jerry Jones for $50 million. The deal isn't finalized, but Netflix has appeared to outbid ESPN in a bidding war for a new show. The series will focus on the franchise in the 90s and its ascension to living up to the title of America's Team. It will also feature never-seen footage and interviews from the likes of all-time greats like Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, and Emmitt Smith.
You know I'm in.
So on the phone right now is our very own owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go.
This is very exciting stuff. I'm super excited about this. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Sports Bras, the one and the only, Mr. Jerry Jones. Jerry, hello, are you there? Welcome to the Sports Bras,
Yeah,
sir.
welcome, Jerry.
I hear him.
Hello. Must be driving.
Well,
Yep. Oh, there
first
he is.
off, thank you for having me on, and you know how much I appreciate 105.3 The Fan.
Wait, what?
But to answer your question, it's been a very accomplished off season, and I can't wait to see the results on the field.
Hey, Jerry, awesome, man. Great to have you on. Hey, Mr. Jones, you guys had a great draft this year. Who are you really looking forward to seeing make an impact out on the field
RJ,
this year?
I feel like this year's draft was by far the best since I became owner of this team. So much talent is now proudly wearing the star, and I can't wait to see these young guys represent the star and wear it so proudly.
We are
Absolutely.
talking to Jerry Jones here on the Sports Bras. Now, sir, a story has come out this week that Netflix has acquired the rights to film the documentary of the 90s Cowboys. Can you indulge a little more into that?
Well, of course, I'm very excited about this documentary. It's really going to peel back the curtain on the events of the 90s when I came in and, of course, brought Jimmy in, and we changed the course of perhaps the most talked about franchise in sports today. And I 100% believe that today. So
That's true.
I'm very much looking forward to it. You boys gonna watch it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, we are. Absolutely. Hey, Jerry, so I know you get this question this time every year, and you answer the same way every year, but since we're number 1 in Rendon and currently moving number
That is
4
a
in
huge
Louisville,
demographic.
it's a big demographic, and I think a straight answer is necessary, so I'll ask it. What's the expectation of the Cowboys this coming season?
I like your determination, Bobby, but we all know I can say some stuff that may be a little far-fetched. But I truly believe this team we have assembled is going to win a Super Bowl. Now, would I like to see this happen before I'm gone? Absolutely. Will it happen? Absolutely. And to top that, it will happen this year. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, it does.
Well, speaking of before you're gone, will you finally induct Jimmy Johnson to the rightfully belong in the Ring of Honor?
Please.
Listen, boys, I've said numerous times and clearly on this station, I have no problem inducting Jimmy Johnson into the Ring of Honor. However,
Sweet.
before we get to that point, there is a line we have to honor that came before. You get what I'm saying?
I guess.
Look, I would love to sit here and chit chat, but I have a very important meeting to get to.
Oh,
So I'm going to have to let you guys go. I appreciate always having me on the Sean and RJ show.
what?
And look forward to speaking to you guys on a weekly basis.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
Anytime, boys. And let's go Cowboys.
Let's go,
Let's go.
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
And there he goes. That was
Thanks.
Jerry Jones,
Interesting.
the owner.
Dude, he
of
called
the,
me RJ. He called me Bobby.
Bobby.
Like, does he not,
Yeah, I think he
does he not
thinks.
know who we are?
Think so, man.
He
don't-
agreed. It's a nice demographic, though. I don't understand how he doesn't know who we are.
I don't know.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. So there we go. Interview with Jerry Jones there on Sean and RJ with Bobby on one.
Send him on his way.
Yeah, send him on his way as he
Yeah,
heads out. Wonder what big meeting he had to go to. I mean, it's
probably
freaking
one with
8.
Daniel Snyder.
It's 8:45 in the morning on a Sunday morning. What is he doing?
He's meeting at Baby Dolls. That's right.
I'm up here in Oklahoma.
Swinging by my favorite titty bar.
That's right. That's right. Jesus. Well, that was
Good stuff.
was it good stuff?
Dude, an interview with Jerry Jones is still an interview with Jerry Jones.
That's
Doesn't
true.
matter.
That's true. Now, it was announced over the week that Kobe Bryant will grace the cover of NBA 2K24. And this leads me to this interview of the Mamba mentality. Just listen to this, what Kobe says gets him motivated before a game. You ready for this? This is going to I have no idea about this until this interview, until I saw this tape. Here we go.
Very psychotic, but whatever. I used to play the Halloween theme song over and over and over in my headphones. Pre-game.
That's
Seriously.
intense, bro.
Seriously. And it was important that it was Michael Myers because the mask itself was void of emotion. Void of emotion. Has nothing to do with pressure, has nothing to do with hype, has nothing to do with camaraderie. It's stone cold killer. And I would listen to that song over and over and over again. That's when you know you better run, because that was my mental switch. It's like
That's
an actor
awesome.
getting ready for a film. You gotta put yourself in that cage. But when I'm in that cage, bro, don't fucking touch me. Don't listen to me. It kind of makes me seem very psycho.
That's so it's funny when you see the guys in the headphones and they're just bobbing their head as they're getting psyched up for the game or whatever. You see, Kobe over there thinking about killing somebody listening to Michael Myers, and it's just like, I had no idea. That's a crazy story.
I tell you what, dude, on Netflix, when they showed the whole Dream Team story with Kobe and all the great players, oh my gosh, dude, you get a better feel for. I mean, we all know Kobe had the mentality of like, I'm going to outwork everybody.
Right.
But when you see the way that he was during that time period, dude, I'm telling you,
he was psychotic.
Nobody out hustled, outworked, outdid anything that Kobe Bryant did, man.
Yeah. I lost you there for a second.
Because I learned to respect him, man.
Yeah, you cut out there after the tragedies. Oh, we got a blizzard warning. We have a blizzard warning.
Blizzard warning. What, my screen all messed up?
You can come in clear. You're coming in clear, but there is a blizzard warning currently happening in Louisville, Texas. Unbelievable. Where is Chip Thunderstorm when we need him?
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, we need him.
Well, we did get to the hot dog eating contest over the 4th of July special, but it didn't happen because of a rain delay, but they ended up doing it later on that day. And of course, Joey Chestnut ends up winning the hot dog eating contest. 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
What an arousing event.
62 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Listen, we should have a contest to see who can drink the most monsters in 5 minutes.
Oh man, I couldn't stand 5 minutes because within 2 I have to go to the bathroom.
No, man, just go, bro.
Just go, bro.
Just go, man.
Just go in your pants, bro. There's nothing wrong with that.
Am I wrong? But is the hot dog eating contest one of the most disgusting things you ever seen on TV?
Absolutely, it is.
Like, it'd be different if it wasn't a bunch of dudes up there challenging each other.
They did the chicks too. They did the chicks too.
Yeah, that one was better.
They look like they've had experience.
They're double dogging them. And then getting the bread nice and wet.
Yeah. So I saw this story. This happened. First off, do you Uber Eat? Do you do Uber Eats? Okay.
I do, and these people are ruthless with this Uber Eats shit,
check this a-hole out. Listen to this. This is caught on a replay.
Hi.
Hello.
Come here, Max.
$5.
Next.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just want to say it's a nice house for a $5 tip.
You're welcome.
Wow. The balls on these Uber drivers or Uber Eats. First off, it was a $20 pizza, bro. Yeah. And you got $5. I'm not good at math, but that's
25% tip.
That's a 25% tip. Yeah.
But here's the thing, dude. I look, man, I worked in the industry where you rely on tips. It can get a little messed up. You know who actually came in and ate one time at the restaurant I was working at and had like a $75 tab and left me $2? Ron Washington.
Well, that's because he had to get an 8-ball.
Listen, let me tell you something. That industry is rough, but this guy, he's out of line, man. I'm sorry,
he's big time out of line.
But he chose the profession. He chose the profession, man. Deal with it, dude. I'm sorry. I ordered every Thursday. Me and my wife and kids, we ordered the same meal from the Chinese place. It ends up being right around $45 to $50 for the meal, and I leave a $10 tip every time. I don't know percentage wise if that's good or not, but the guy's never been like, hey, this is some bullshit. What's this? You know, I think that we need to take care of these people.
I'm just saying,
deliver our food.
but $5 on a $20 pizza is okay.
I guess, man. But think about the gas. Think about gas right now, though, dude. $5. They get you a quarter of that. Gets you 1 gallon and maybe a half a gallon.
Okay. If you ordered a $20 pizza, how much are you giving the driver?
$8.
Okay, so he went off on that lady for $3.
Yeah.
Dude.
I think that extra $3 would have held him over to not open his mouth and say something. I mean, look, dude,
well,
maybe wrong.
Well, good news is that the guy is fired and is no longer doing any jobs for Uber Eats. Dude, if that was me and he said "fuck you," I would have fucking punched him right in his goddamn face. Sorry.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I used to deliver pizzas that was one of my first jobs, and I loved it. And I never complained about anybody being cheap on the tip. You know, I still had cash in my pocket every night.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I guess we got different viewpoints of this whole delivery thing.
That's why I hate percentage when it comes to tipping, right? I always do, for example, went to Buffalo Wild Wings on the 4th of July for lunch. Okay. The ticket ended up being $37. Okay.
Yeah.
I left a $10 tip.
Okay. That's about right.
I that's how I round it off to. I do 10. If it's a little bit higher, I do 15. Then I don't do percentage. Probably because I can't multiply anyways.
Yeah,
but.
That's why you don't do percentage. Has nothing to do with anything else other than the fact that some people aren't very good at math. I'm with you, though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we went on our anniversary date a while back. I left an $80 tip to the girl because it was one of those nights where it was a special event, you know, and we had the money. Nah, it wasn't, though. This girl chased us on the way out to give me and my wife a hug and tell us thank you because she had never gotten a tip. She had never gotten a tip like that before, dude. So, yeah. I felt like a boss walking out of there. And then, like, 2 days later, I kind of wish I wouldn't have given that much of a tip. But
you went back the next morning and be like,
hey,
I got a little crazy last night.
Yeah.
Could I have at least, like, I don't know,
40
of that back?
Yeah, let me borrow 40 of that. I'll get you next time.
But, yeah, I mean, that's the thing with this whole Uber Eats now is like it's taking the jobs away from the actual delivery drivers. And I understand they're helping them out and everything. But, man, that makes these independent drivers, man, that makes you look bad as a company, man. You're relying on an independent person to represent your company, and then you go pull some shit like that. It's not good, dude.
But these companies, there's nothing they can do to screen these people's any tighter to figure out, okay, is this guy going to be a loose cannon if he gets too small of a tip? Like, there's nothing they can do about it on their end. But I tell you what, as a person who, like, I like that whole industry, I could work my full-time job, and then on a Saturday, if I want to go make a little extra cash, say I'm behind on a bill or whatever, I can go drive for a couple hours and make $40 to $100.
Right.
It's not a bad little gig, man, and you don't have to ever be tied down to the job.
No,
it's just do it as you want.
Yeah, and Amazon does the same thing. You can go up there and be an independent driver for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
Make a quick buck and be on your way. You don't have to work for Amazon. You just have to have a driver's license and deliver some Amazon packages.
I like the direction those things are going. For real. I think it's cool to have that option on the weekend. Like if my family went out of town, I'm at the house by myself and just want to make some money, shit, I'll just go drive for an evening. It's kind of nice.
But you don't like Amazon, so that'll never happen.
Yeah, I would never work for Jeff Bezos, though. That guy's a fucking Nazi.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Right.
He's like Rockefeller, man. He's trying to monopolize the world.
Well, the big story over the week is that some cocaine was found at the White House.
Sleepy Joe, not so sleepy.
Hey, Hunter must have been in town. He must have said hello to his sleepy grandpa's father, and he must have dropped his 8-ball on the corner of the West Wing.
I told you. He's a cokehead.
Man.
What a story. What a timing of the story.
Yeah. So this was found at the West Wing of the White House, a bag of cocaine. And a lot of people are pointing out that it is indeed Hunter Biden's.
No, it's not. Time the fuck out a second. Hold on.
Go ahead.
This cocaine was found in a spot where people that come in and do tours have to put their belongings. I'm pretty sure Hunter Biden doesn't go into the White House through that end and have to put his stuff in a little cubby. I'm telling you, man, it's not Hunter's, all right? It's Sleepy Joe's.
It's Sleepy Joe's. He's got to wake up because he's always sleeping. He's got to do a little bump to get up and go.
I'm surprised. I'm like shocked Trump hasn't come out and said, you would never find cocaine if I was president. Never. It would never happen on my
It's already up my nose. You would never find it.
Oh, man. What a ridiculous story. Like anything to distract from the real world issues we have going on.
I thought maybe W went to go visit.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Bouncing all over the place.
What's going on, man? Man, I haven't been here in about 5 years, man. Man, looking good, man. The place looking really good, man.
Really good, man. Like what you done to the walls, man. Really. All right, W, calm down.
God almighty.
I'd party with that guy.
I would party with W. Yeah, for sure.
Which one would you rather party with, W or Trump?
W, because I feel like W had. I feel like W will have a badass barbecue, backyard barbecue. Trump would just Trump wouldn't even be in attendance at the big party. Like he'll show his face. Yeah, everybody's gonna be about. I'll show up for 5 minutes to say hello. I'll play my YMCA. I'll say hello, and
I love it.
It goes good with this song too.
It does. I mean, it's not YMCA, but it works.
You gotta do the point.
Yep. That's pretty good. You could possibly be the next president.
Ah, man, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
I think it'd be nice.
I don't have the money.
That's all right, man.
Cocaine's still playing, by the way.
Yeah, I hear that.
It's good. It's a good song. Good
minus
song.
The words.
Huh?
I said minus the words, of course.
She got high. He got high. He got high. On cocaine. Sleepy Joe. Bringing narcotics into our White House.
Typical. Just like the Mexicans coming across the border.
Bringing in their illegal narcotics.
It's probably fentanyl. Probably
fentanyl. Probably fentanyl.
Oh, Jesus. Doing lines off Nancy Pelosi's honkers.
Prescription jugs.
That was his cocaine.
Prescription jugs. Yeah, probably going up to Nancy Pelosi. So let me do a bump off your Hooters. Let me do a bump off them. I need a bump. I need to wake me up. I can't. He's Slippy Joe saying, I can't continue. I'm getting tired. I need a bump.
Yeah, man, it's a good story.
That is. So whose cocaine was it, you think? Just a tourist?
I think it was a tourist, man.
Yeah?
Or Sleepy Joe's. It's one of theirs. Yeah, now we're talking. Everybody! Let's party! Look at my African American over here! Woo!
Oh, what a party.
Yeah, and then Jeffrey Epstein. Ooh.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, and then Epstein pops out. What's going on over here?
Maybe JFK Jr. pops out. Yeah. I'm alive.
Check out Ivanka. She's looking hot.
I'm alive. JFK Jr. here.
I told you. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
All men and women created by you know the thing.
Sounds like he's on cocaine to me.
That sounds like a cokehead to me. I know cocaine.
Man.
That's good stuff.
It is good stuff. So, as we know, college football is right around the corner.
Come on.
Man, it is getting hype. It is getting hype.
Need it.
The
I want
favorite
it.
time of the year is almost here. We're about a month away from Colorado against TCU.
Yeah.
And we found out that Deion Sanders did not lose a toe. Congratulations to him. He did get the blood clots out of his leg there, or his foot. So he did not lose a toe. So congratulations to him. I'm going to put you on the spot. 4 teams in the next year's playoffs. Go.
Ohio State, Michigan, USC, Georgia.
I'm going to go. I like USC. I like that. I'm going to go Alabama.
Ah, shit. I never forgot.
I'm going to go USC. I'm going to go. Let's see.
You better not.
No. I'm going to think on this one because you got, you could throw Ohio. I'm going to go Ohio State for the Big 12 or the Big 10, whatever.
Can I change
And
mine?
then, I'll let you change it. And then for the Big 12, because they like to keep it in the conference.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if anybody. See, TCU is going to fall off this year. They're not going to be as good as they were last year.
What?
It's just facts. They're they'll get better the next couple of years. They just got to get time. So I'm going to take a surprising one here, and I'm going to take. I think the Colorado Buffaloes are going to have a good year this year.
God damn,
I think they are, dude. Watch.
You're ridiculous.
I'm just saying. All right, go ahead with yours. Repick.
No. I just wanted to throw Alabama in there instead of Michigan.
It's either going to be Michigan or Ohio State, as we always know.
Yeah, I think Alabama gets there. I think Georgia gets there. I like Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia. It's basically the same teams, man.
That's why I can't wait.
Have that. USC is my upsetter.
Yeah, I like USC. That's why I can't wait for this. Not this year, but the next year's college football playoffs is when they're going to have the 16 teams.
Yeah,
and
we've
they're
been waiting
gonna
a
do the
while,
bracket.
man.
Oh my God, that's going to be
It's
so
gonna be good.
It's going to be
It's gonna
so
be
good. So anyways, so that's going to happen. Any surprising team that you're going to think can break the top 25 or even the top 10 next year?
I mean, there's always a team that does it. It's just being right about picking it's the tough part because I could tell you more after week 1, week 2. I'd be able to tell you, okay, here's a team to watch for. I could see maybe LSU putting something together this year, maybe Florida having a little something, maybe Florida State. Some of these teams are capable of making runs. Like I guess my long shot would be the Texas Longhorns, man.
Cool.
Look, dude. Texas is making a turnaround. You'll see a lot of players. All right. That movie was on last night too, man. I watched it.
Oh yeah.
Dazed and Confused was on last night. It's a classic. If you've never seen it, go watch it. But yeah, I like the Longhorns, man. I like the Longhorns. I like OU a little bit too, but that's just because they're always kind of in contention. But who knows? We'll know more after the first couple weeks. Huh?
All right. Well. It's going to be fun. It's right around the corner. So, before we head out, All-Star game prediction. American League, National League. Who do you have?
I have the American League winning it. I have the American League winning it, and then I have Pete Alonso winning the Home Run Derby.
Okay.
But I think it'll be a tight game. It usually is a close game. It's not usually like a blowout on one side.
Right.
National League's really good this year too, so hell, it could go either way, man.
They are.
What's your expectation?
I like the American League to squeak it out late. I think the National League could get off to a hot start because they got a great lineup, and
they do.
And I think they're going to have a hot start. But I think the American League slowly climbs back. They end up winning. American League gets home field advantage for the World Series. My home run derby prediction is now I'm gonna go with the hometown favorite Julio Rodriguez. I'm gonna go with that one. I think he's got the crowd behind him, and I think it's gonna be good. So we'll see.
He's a monster. He's a monster hitter. So
he is a monster hitter.
It could happen.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for watching another great episode of the Sports Bras. I want to thank our special guest today, Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Didn't have time for us. It didn't even think that we were the right show. So
it's okay.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. Want to thank everybody listening and watching. Like I said, check us out on our social medias down here, right down there. We are on Facebook, Instagram, of course, Spotify, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to check us out on that. And if you need any roofing inspections, call our boy Perry at Thunderstruck Roofing, right below me. And then if you're in the Santa Marcos, San Antonio area, call our boy Mark for your truck accessory needs at Alpha Truck Outfitters. Anything else before we head out, Keith?
About a month and a half to go, guys. We'll start getting some of these college football picks, baby.
Start making that money. Start making that money.
Ready.
Start making that money. All right. Well, with that said, go ahead and send us on home, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in to another awesome episode of the Sports Bros.
And never ever forget, guys, you can't run, but you can't hide unless you're visiting the White House and leave your bag of cocaine behind.
We get a lot of cocaine.
It does a lot. Right off of Nancy Pelosi's breasts. I don't blame them. They're juicy.
They're big. Some say the biggest.
Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time. Adios.
Adios.